this game exists. Not to mention we get a hot narrator explain the rest. Just about summer time. And again, this game exists. It's on the ps2, and I own it. I only played a little bit of it because it's weird. Really, really weird. And we get the meet family. And we get the first cutscene where they look like a football league team and have their heads close to each other. And believe it or not, this is pretty much the entirety of the game. Just have the only cutscenes we get are a little bit cheap to have characters look up close. That's Mia, the granddaughter, and that's a mother, and that's a father with no glasses to the lambs. So our game begins, and we're about to see the Mosquito. Mr. Mosquito. And yeah, believe it or not, this is pretty much how you start the game. Rena's blood. You know what? Hold on. Let me just fast forward this since it's going a little slow. You're a mosquito. This is what he looks like. I ain't played this game before once. This is pretty much what you do. Controlling Mr. Mosquito feels a little bit almost odd at times, controlling him. You'll crash into things most of the time. The basic plot of this game is plain and simple. You're flying around just to suck on Nina's family. Also, you have to turn off the light and make sure you try to see where you're going and find the weak spot. And then suck the person's blood. I can see why not too many people talk about this game because as of you know what. Because the PlayStation 2 times from the early 2000s were a little bit too much on the hot ladies being all, okay, I guess there's no word for it, sexual innuendos. And there's like many of these stages. And basically this game is not super long if you like to play a whole hour and 30 minutes of this game. You'll find fun hearts when you take damage. But you have to be careful. If the family spots you, you'll die instantly. And when you have to avoid the poison smoke. From a game that has early graphics from the early 2000s, it's pretty strange. And not to mention their voice acting to these characters are laughably bad. The second stage, you have to go to the father's head where he's enjoying television. And he just lies there in his weird, oversized diaper thing. Yeah, that'll happen, and if you don't react fast. You'll instantly die right away if you're not too careful. The music's okay, I guess. But, again, this game is just downright strange and weird. And yet it exists to be the strangest ones out of Japan's ideas of good games. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? This is all you do. Oh, just suck their blood. And the other one, and you have to suck her blood on her breast. Yes, you suck the blood on her breast. But you have to be careful. She'll probably spot you and spray you a bit of that shower power. Also, big feet will crush you too. This is pretty much where back in the day, in the early 2000s of video games, you become like a small person, you have to avoid oversized big feet. There's also this other stage where the mother starts cooking and does a big flip for some reason, because it's cool, I guess. But once you suck her blood, it'll make it look like she eventually almost died. But after all that, the family starts to finally realize your appearance, getting your blood sucked dry, sucking the people's blood, so they get prepared to fight you. The final stage gets a little bit tougher. The other two females are easy, but the father one gets a little bit even tougher. And he summons like oversized fireballs for some reason. I don't get it either. But I won't spoil too much of the ending this time. And you have to play the game for yourself. Just to know that this game exists. It's strange. It's weird. Or you have to do some random distractions to get the family to be invaded and to know what's happening all around them. I just don't got much else to say about this game because that's all you do is fly around and suck their blood dry. This ain't the worst game, it's actually on the okay side. And some people will agree or disagree with me if they say that this game is bad. But flying as a mosquito might be pretty awesome. Even though everybody in the whole wide world hates mosquitoes. Including myself, of course, but playing one might be pretty cool. As long as you time it correctly. All I can say is Mr. Mosquito deserves to have another game sequel, which was going to happen, but did not go too well. So other games not getting sequels, just like a Bob for the Sega Genesis I just talked about, was a pretty good game. Some games deserve to have some sequels. For Mr. Mosquito, well, this one is left behind the shadows of other long and forgotten video games. This has been a review of me talking about Mr. Mosquito for the PlayStation 2. I'll see you guys when I talk about another long forgotten video game which nobody talks about and get the most high scores. See you then.